So you're on A then?
We're not playing intro. Just play the head.
This is where we played it at the rehearsal.
Right, right.
Hold on.
Oh, that's it.
I mean, just for this.
Because there's line right here. You know, that.
You mean A, not the top, right?
We're starting at the 4/4 section at the 8. Yeah, 4 bars in on the 5th bar. Right?
For now.
No, yeah, we're not doing the intro.
Yeah, you got A. Nobody else has A, Jazz.
Oh,
it's right there, though.
Where's A, Ray?
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you got A too, because you got his part.
Thank you.
Welcome in. Good afternoon. We are at the fabulous Piedmont Piano Company for this wonderful live concert after such a long time being away from in-person performances. So welcome in, and thank you for this opportunity to be with you today. So the Piedmont Piano Company here housed in Oakland, California, is presenting a very special concert today. It is partnership with the JaZzLine Institute and also LifeForce Jazz Records. And I myself hosting I'm a 20 year plus host at KPFA Radio for jazz. Yeah, so it is so much a privilege and an honor to be here with you today. And let's get to some really, really great music. So first we're gonna introduce our band for this wonderful occasion coming your way. Come on, band. share your microphone, Charles?
Yeah, go ahead. You got it.
Okay, wonderful. How you doing, brother?
Good.
Okay. Hello. Testing, testing. Grant Levin. Did I say that right? Grant Levin? Trio? Wonderful. Grant Levin Trio, y'all. Feature Jaz Sawyer on drums. And on bass, Gary Brown. Okay, let me get out of the way. Charles McPherson is on trombone, and I'm sorry, Charles Hamilton.
That would be awesome.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay.
Charles McPherson.
Charles Hamilton from Louisiana, y'all.
Oh, that's too cute. How y'all doing? Thank you for being here this evening. Appreciate it because the weather's kind of rough. You're here in the house. We appreciate that. And those of you who are watching us on the stream, thank you for being with us. This is a JaZzLine Institute production, and we call this BAJABA Showcase. And BAJABA is an acronym for Bay Area Jazz and Blues Artists. And we're featuring these LifeForce Jazz artists who are currently either recording, have recorded, or will record on the LifeForce Jazz Records label. So I'm the artistic director for LifeForce Jazz, and so I want to talk a little bit about the label. It is a nonprofit. It's one of few record labels that's a 501c3. And what that means is when these gentlemen make music, they own their master, which is very important. They own their music. You see what I'm saying? And so Duane Muhammad and Billy Higgins founded LifeForce Jazz. And if you know Billy Higgins, who, may he rest in peace, was maybe one of the most recorded jazz drummers in the history of recording. I heard that he sometimes slept in the reception area of Blue Note Records. And if a drummer didn't show up, Billy Higgins was there. That's what that was about. Also, I want to talk about a little bit about the JaZzLine Institute and what it is that we're doing. So I'm going to read to you exactly what we're doing. I wrote it, you'd think I'd memorized it, but that's a whole nother story. So the JaZzLine Institute is established to preserve and educate the cultural and historical significance of music out of the African American diaspora, which is the evolution of the blues. We think it's very important that people know the historical, the cultural, and the significance of this music out of the diaspora of enslaved people and the connectedness of the music. So when we say the evolution of the blues, we're not just talking about the blues music, we're talking about all of the flavors out of the black experience, which is soul and gospel, Negro spirituals, jazz, R&B, hip hop, and all of it. And so, with that said, did I say everything I needed to say? My name is Afrikahn Jahmal Dayvs. Guess I should introduce myself. I am the founder of the JaZzLine Institute, and I'm the artistic director of JaZzLine Institute. That's my job. My son is actually the president and CEO. I work for my son, Cornell Jahmal Dayvs. So with that said, we're going to get back to the music. Grant Levin, Gary Brown, Jaz Sawyer. What you're looking at here, too, is an example of one of the awards that we've given out over the years. It's called the BAJABA Maisha Kasabora Award. And we're going to give that award posthumously to Gary Brown's father in one of the segments coming along. One of the things you get to do, you get to really learn and find out about these gentlemen and where they came from. And you just need to know that they live here in the Bay Area, they're based here in the Bay Area, but these are world-class musicians working all over the world, and they should be acknowledged for that. And we should acknowledge people while they're above ground to appreciate that we appreciate them. So we're going to give away that award, and we'll see what else is in store. Y'all ready? Okay, you ready for me to get off the stage? I thought you were.
That was a tune written by Hafez.
It's wonderful to be here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Jahmal, and especially to Dwan and JaZzLine and LifeForce Jazz. I'm someone who was really brought up in the Bay Area. I just want to say quickly that that last piece you heard was dedicated to Barbara Donald. A lot of folks don't know, but when I was down in the South Bay living in San Jose, Sonny Simmons, and I would come down from Oakland with a lot of the greats from this city, down to San Jose to the Dianza Hotel, which at that time was defunct. But he and Barbara Donald stayed in the mezzanine area and had great jam sessions in the late 70s. This is before they parted, and Sonny went through a period of under the radar, but she was an incredible trumpeter with a big sound and a beautiful heart, and so that was called Bacongophonic blues. Bacongophone refers to these instruments you see up here. They have another name, at least in the mythology that I like to think of as Congo, because you have the copper and the zinc that built this along with cork and especially rubber. People sacrifice for Bacongophone, F-O-N, for the phone-speaking people. So in essence, these brass instruments, we are speaking a language to take us back to our Congolese.
Talk into that mic and then the people at home can hear you.
Once I get started. Oh. That's a trick. Anyway, folks, Bacongophonic blues, also Barbara Donald blues. Next, we have a piece by Dwan Muhammad, and it is entitled Timbuktu.
thank you to the Grant Levin Jazz Trio +3. And let's take a brief moment to add into our show. We have some special news for you all, for our San Francisco Bay Area resident musicians. They are not local musicians, they are San Francisco Bay Area resident musicians. Right? Now I'm bringing up Mr. Afrikahn Jahmal Dayvs.
Yeah, we hate the term local, because that seems to kind of diminish who these men are. And again, they are world class. And Hafez Modirzadeh on sax, Christopher Lowell Clarke on trumpet, and behind me, Charles Hamilton, not McPherson. And Charles and I, we shared the same birthday. By the way, I was born at 2 a.m. on the 25th. Do you know what time you were born?
I think it was 8.
Okay, I'm older than you, so from now on you refer to me as sir, okay? I'm your elder. March 25th, 1947, us two. So we're gonna give this award posthumously to Gary Brown's father. I didn't get a chance to meet Gary Brown's father, but Gary Brown is a friend, so I know who his father is and was, based on my relationship with him. Do you have any other family members here, sir? Besides your wife?
I have my son.
Your son, where is he? Miles. Oh, my goodness. And Miles?
I think my brother may be here.
Your brother, his brother?
Kenneth Brown.
Kenny.
I don't think
He's not here. So Miles, step up here, my friend. You're Brown, come on up. Miles didn't know that he was coming up. But here he is. And with the name Miles, my goodness, what else can we say? So the BAJABA, I should say LifeForce Jazz, no. The JaZzLine Institute is a nonprofit. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So if you'd like to make a donation today, you can do that. We have created over the years a few awards that we give away. The one that we've given away the most is called the BAJABA Maisha Ya Kazabora Award. BAJABA, again, is an acronym for Bay Area Jazz and Blues Artists. Maisha Ya Kazabora is Swahili. Its translation is good work for life or lifetime achievement. So, sir, would you pull that out for me? See, that's your first job, man. And we'll discuss payment later, okay? Hope I can afford you. And we also have 4 other awards that I'm going to briefly mention just so that you know what they are and what they're about. All of them are BAJABA awards. All of them are in Swahili. This next award is called the BAJABA Vijana Simba Suja Award, and that's Swahili for young lion. We have these youngsters who start delving into this music at young ages, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 years old. We have created an award to acknowledge them for that. We haven't done it yet, but we're getting to that. We have the BAJABA Simba Award, which is lion, Swahili for the lion. Who would fit that description would be this young man over here, Grant Levin. He's a lion. He's working his way toward legend. And we have the BAJABA Griot Award. And this award goes to those who tell our story. So important that we tell our story. And we have people that do that. We also have an award that acknowledges people that we consider as the gatekeepers. And that is the BAJABA Mlinzi wa Lango Award, again Swahili for gatekeeper or watchman. And then we have the BAJABA Sankofa Award. And that's a very powerful award because that deals with our past, our present, and our future. But this evening, what bees here now, we're giving away the BAJABA Maisha Ya Kazabor Award. This is presented to Wilbert T. Brown. This award celebrates your self-determination, kujijagulia, which is Swahili for determination. You believed in yourself, and now you are a champion. Your purpose, Nia, in life has had a significant impact on the men and women you have mentored, taught, inspired, and motivated. Your greatest gift is your ability to empower the younger generations. You stood on the shoulders of giants, and you are now the giant whose shoulders are available for generations to come. Your accomplishments are remarkable, admirable, and a reflection of who you are and your commitment to a rewarding life for all. It is with distinction that we honor your lifelong dedication and accomplishments. We, the members of the JaZzLine Institute and the men and women of the Order of the Flask, yeah, there's a story behind that. I'll tell you off mic. Acknowledge your life's work from the B to the bop. Your mojo be working. And mojo is an acronym for Master of Jazz Ordained. Trumpet, band leader, composer, arranger, you moved the notes forward, you kept swinging, you are a legend. I present this to Miles and Gary Brown. And sir, would you say a few words? And let's keep it down to right around 2 minutes.
If possible.
Well, obviously this is an incredible award for our family and my father, in memory of my father. My father passed in 2019. And as you so eloquently said, he was a band leader, a arranger, a writer, self-taught, and he was a brilliant father and person. Sometimes we talk about music. Music is a strong force, but really what's behind that music is the person. And my father was an incredible person. He instilled many values in my life as I tried to pass down to my son and my other brothers. I have 2 brothers, all musicians. I was lucky enough to grow up in a music family and pursue it to a professional level. And to receive this award from my father is overwhelming. I know they tried to do this program earlier on, and Dewan Mohammed was very close to my father. My father mentored him, and he thought it would be a great testimony to give this award. And I want to thank Afrikahn here for having this foundation and supporting people of character and influence. And all I can say is I'm overwhelmed, and I appreciate it very much on behalf of my father, Wilbur Brown, my brother, Kenny Brown, Eric Brown, who couldn't make it, and my son, Miles, and my wife, Katerina Brown. Thank you for coming. We appreciate that.
So New Orleans got the Marcelluses, we got the Browns. So let's get back to some music. How about that? By the way, also I should introduce at least one person who's dealing with this organization as a board member. Khalil Abdullah, where are you? Where is he? Oh, here he is behind me. He is one of the board members. Our latest, he just got on board, and he's going to help us. We needed some youth in this organization. And so, you know, we're looking for the younger folks to move things forward. So he has just joined us as the latest and newest board member of the JaZzLine Institute, Khalil Abdullah. And he's got a CD working that's on LifeForce Jazz Records, which will be coming out. He's a fine guitar player. And so with that said, let's get back to the music. You ready, Miss Gabrielle and Norwell? Give her a round of applause. She went and made a change on us. Yes. Lord have mercy. Go ahead. Go on with your bad self.
I see another board member from the BAJABA JaZzLine Institute came in Miss M. She's been our engineer at KPFA when we've held those live performances. Yeah. So she is here. So thank you all for being here, and it's what a pleasure to be involved with something so fantastic, so beyond what we're doing right in this room. And trust me, I'm enjoying myself, and I hope you are too. So without further ado, let's bring on Miss Brown. Yeah, we're gonna bring on the band back and a number from Miss Brown. What a musical family. And good afternoon to Africa's wife as well. She is also here in the house. I know how shy she is. Come on, y'all. Miss Brown.
Thank you. 1, 2. Everybody knows me moaning. I'm alone and crying with my blues. I'm so tired of paying any dues. Everybody knows I'm moaning. Every evening I'm moaning. 'Cause along the troubles I've seen, life not easy, gamble to me. Everybody knows me moaning. Lord, I spend many days and nights alone with my grief. And I pray, truly, really pray, somebody will come and bring me relief. Everybody knows me moaning. I'm alone and cry with my blues. I'm so tired of paying the dues. Everybody knows me moaning. knows me moaning. I'm alone and cry with my blues. I'm so tired of paying any dues. Everybody knows me moaning. Every evening finds me moaning. 'Cause all the troubles I've seen. Life's not easy, Campbell, to me. Everybody knows me moaning. Lord, I've spent so many nights and days alone with my grief, and I pray, truly, really pray, somebody will come and bring me relief. Everybody knows me moaning. I'm alone and cry with my blues. I'm so tired of paying any dues. Everybody knows me moaning. Every evening finds me moaning. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows me moaning. Woo. Thank you. Thank you. It's such a pleasure to be here today, and it's such an honor to be part of this beautiful family of Browns. And I'm Russian. I arrived like maybe 5 or 6 years ago. I moved here, yeah. And I learned so much about jazz, about this music from Gary and from Wilbert. And yeah, so I would love to sing a Russian tune. It was written by a very famous Russian composer, Yuri Saulsky, and originally it was written for a trumpet. And the name of the song, Sad Ballad or Mirror. Верю я, сердцем верю я в зоркий взгляд твоей любви. Зеркало, словно зеркало, для меня глаза твои. Я отражения точного не вижу в них. Красивей и добрей, чуть-чуть мудрей. Я в глазах твоих. Меркнет свет, если меркнет свет в горький час, нелегкий миг. Зеркало, словно в зеркало, я смотрю в глаза твои. Я отражения точного не вижу в них. Красивей и нежней, чуть-чуть мудрей. Я в глазах твоих, глазах твоих. красивей и нежней, чуть-чуть грустней. Я в глазах твоих, я чуть-чуть мудрей. Thank you.
I thought I never heard a bossa nova with Russian lyrics. Was so soulful. Oh, I'm full. All right, another song, y'all. The Great Levin Trio +3. Yeah. Come on, Charles.
Thank you. Calvin? No. Okay. He's going to do the last.
Okay.
Oh, JL.
fired up now. So let's bring out Mr. Afrikahn Jahmal Dayvs once again. Thank you to the trio plus 3 and all this fabulous music guys. Come on, Afrikahn.
Gabrielle is also on the advisory board for the JaZzLine Institute. Thank you for doing that. Also, Ken the Groovemeister Pruitt. Stand up, brother. Advisory board. And now I'd like to talk a little bit about some of the people on this. This list that I have has 77 recipients of this award. And Calvin Keys, would you come this way, please, sir? And Miss M, would you come this way? And Jim Callahan, would you please come up here, sir? We don't just give this award to musicians, and we don't just give this award to people. We've given this award to 3 brick and mortars, places that present this music, that have established and created a place for us to play. This building that you're in, Piedmont Piano Company, is a recipient of the BAJABA Award, as well as Jeffrey's Inner Circle and also the Bach Dancing and Dynamite Society. And these folks standing next to me are all recipients of this award: Calvin Keys, Jim Callahan, and Miss M. Miss M works at KPFA, and she has been the engineer and she's the heartbeat of and the soul of the BAJABA Showcase. She is the one that's been responsible for getting these showcases on the air from our studios at KPFA. And so Miss M is a recipient. Thank you, my dear. Would any of you like to say anything? Jim, please, you say something.
Have everybody here today. So happy to be hosting this great event.
All right, and we're coming back December the 12th. Is that cool?
I think so.
Hey, we'll talk about it, all right? So with that said, I think we should possibly give away some more awards, or do you want music? You decide, audience. Is it awards or music? Both. Okay, we are actually going to celebrate all of the gentlemen that you see on this stage. So without further ado, if you can help me out, we're going to give the BAJABA Award to Charles Hamilton. And we're going to give the award to Hafez Modirzadeh. And we're giving the award to Christopher Lowell Clarke. And just to round up this whole Brown thing, Gary Brown is also a recipient. Getting down with Gary Brown. You see Gary working that upright bass, but he also plays the electric bass. He can go Bootsy Collins on you if you allow him to. Just want you to know that. And so, gentlemen, I'm not going to read the awards because they're pretty much the same, but hold them up. Someone take a picture, please. Tighten it up, baby. Come on over here. And so. Oh, excuse me. Jaz Sawyer, where is he? How are we not going to get the drummer song? And his mama is here. Raise your hand, mama. There she is. Okay, Jaz Sawyer. So you all tighten up. We're going to take a picture. And if you have something to say, you got 2 minutes to do it. You guys can come back to the stage now. We'll do some music. And once again, this is a BAJABA showcase presented by the JaZzLine Institute in collaboration with LifeForce Jazz Records. Dewan Muhammad is not in the room, but he's texting me with instructions. So he is in the room. And one of the things he wants you all to know, all the music that you've heard thus far is all original music. And if I'm not mistaken, Dewan did all of the arrangements. Is that correct? No, not all of them. Oh, so they don't want to give him full props, huh? Oh, some of it. Okay. I'm going to leave you all to it. Once again, Hafez Modirzadeh, Clifford Lowell Clarke, Charles Hamilton, Grant Levin, Gary Brown, Jaz Sawyer. Put your hands together for him.
This is a tune I wrote. It's entitled Beautiful Flower.
That's our last thing.
Yeah, right. Ready?
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Good? All right, here we
No, you're blues, man. You're blues. You're blues.
Let's do a blues.
Let's do blues. Blues and F.
Thank you. Gary Levin, Trio +3. One more again. What a complete pleasure this afternoon on this rainy afternoon, I want to say post-pandemic. Anyway, as Calvin Keys, the fabulous Mr. Calvin Keys, who could follow them? Not many, but Calvin Keys can. That's his real name too, that's not a stage name. So Calvin Keys, I think I burned out his latest CD on KPFA's airwaves. I think his latest, can you all set up for Calvin now? You know Calvin when you see him. If not, you might know him when you hear him. There's a beautiful song that, there's a great guitarist that composed a song called Calvin's Keys. And do you know his name, Afrikahn? I don't. This is trivia. Who is it? Pat Metheny. That is true. So when we say Bay Area resident artists, we really mean world-class musicians. So without further ado, as they start changing the setup up here, just know you're in for a real treat. I was in a treat already. I've been blown away. It's great to hear my colleague Jaz Sawyer from KPFA stretching out on the drums. I always feel like I'm in New Orleans when I hear him play, and he does have the beads on his drum set, on his snare, and carries them wherever he goes. Anyway, so Afrikahn, do you want to come up now? But I want to encourage people to support these musicians that came out. They do have websites and CDs and tour schedules now. I've been playing his Burt Baccarat CD, and it is on the Dewan Muhammad label, LifeForce Jazz, and they're playing this Middle Eastern instrument called a bassoon. Africans like, girl, will you please, a bassoon? I think that's what it's called. I don't know. This instrument, and they're playing a lot of Burt Baccarat songs. I don't know if anybody's from the 60s in here and knows who Burt Baccarat is. Miss Ebony Davis? Okay, if I can get one. So you might hear some of any place in the globe in Calvin Keys' music. So you're in for a real treat in this intimate setting at this wonderful Piedmont Piano Gallery here today. Thank you so much.
All right, and thank you, Miss Gabrielle Lenore Wilson, for a great job. Appreciate you. So in my hand, I've got several CDs from LifeForce Jazz Records. You just need to know that there's over 80 titles on this record label. And one of the latest is Calvin Keys, entitled Simply Calvin. And we also, JaZzLine Institute produced the first CD for the late, great Clifford Coulter. If you know who he is or was, an amazing, amazing musician. Grant Levin, can you hear my voice? Would you come out here, please, sir? And Hafez Modirzadeh has a CD entitled Voices Unveiled. So before Calvin brings up, would you tell Grant to come out here, please? Before Calvin closes us out, and we're almost at 5 o'clock, BAJABA Award recipient, legend, and one of the scholars of this music. I say all of these cats have, they all have degrees in their teaching and their professors and whatnot, but they all have that degree from the University of the Chitlin Circuit. That's where the rubber meets the road. So I told you we had a new award called the BAJABA Simba Sulja Award. This is the very first one that recognizes the lions that are bringing it on home. Grant Levine, we got one here for you. This award means lion, and Sulja means courage and bravery, and also, what's the word, confidence. So, sir, this award celebrates your energy and self-determination. It's the lioness who initiates, innovates, creates, and steps into the footprints and the giant steps of the legends. We honor you, sir, with the very first BAJABA Simba Sulja Award, and you've been mean on those 88s, young man. Mean on those 88s. Thank you. together for Mr. Calvin Keys.
This is a JaZzLine composition entitled Quiet Now. Let's see.